Okay, so first thing first, we have to load the dataset into our Power BI notebook. As you can see on the right side data column, I've already uploaded the dataset. Okay, so let's build our first visualization first. Okay, so, which is going to be uh, horizontal bar chart. Okay, let's start with this. So we're gonna visualize top 10 episodes. Okay, so for that we would need IMDb rating in x-axis, and in y-axis we would be needing episode title. Okay, so changing the description, going to general, going to title, top 10 episodes. Okay, now changing the font to Arial black, keeping it bold, aligning it. Perfect. Now let's do one thing. Now let's do our second visualization, which is viewership by season. So for that I would be needing clustered column chart. So here we have the clustered column chart. We're gonna add episode ID in as in numeric, or we can also add season number. Okay, season number, I think we should go with season number uh, on x-axis, and on y-axis we would be having viewership. Perfect. So now changing the title, okay, season number, I think we should go with episode ID. Yeah, episode ID. Okay, and okay, then going to title. So this particular visualization shows us total viewership, okay, by episode. And the earlier chart showed us top 10 episodes by IMDb rating. Okay, and so changing this to viewership by uh, episode. Arial black, making it bold, aligning it. Okay, now let's go to third visualization, which is going to be episode rating trend, and we would be having line chart over here for this. Switching off filter tab. Okay, so in the line chart over here, let's add IMDb rating to y-axis, and in the x-axis let's have episode ID. Okay, going to, okay, making the average of it, going over here, going to general, going to title, let's change episode rating. Okay, changing font to Arial black, keeping it bold. Perfect. Keeping it aligned in the center. Okay, now let's have our another visualization, which is rating distribution system histogram. Okay, so I'll be using column chart for it. Okay, and over here I'm gonna have IMDb rating in x-axis, and in the y-axis I'm going to be having episode ID. Keep it count. Okay, and I'm gonna change the title to rating distribution. Okay, rating distribution. Changing font to Arial black, keeping it bold, keeping it aligned. Okay, now let's add our first KPI card. I'm going to have episode ID over here, count. Okay, okay, so this is the episode count, count. Okay, going over here, going to call out value. So this is for the most part a dummy data set, so the real values would vary. Okay, but this is quite an interesting use case if you want to just test your Power BI skills and just starting out on your Power BI journey. So you can, build similar dashboards, okay, on your favorite TV show, Netflix show. And although again I'm saying that the real values would vary, okay, the real statistics are different, but this is just a dummy data set which I've created, just for practicing. So now let's change the visualization, add some elements. So I've already selected a few elements which I'm going to insert. Going to the background, let's change the canvas color. Going over here, going to canvas background. Okay, decrease the transparency. Okay, and so yeah, now adding one more image. I've already selected a few PNGs, so you can select according to your own interest. Okay, so yeah, the main character of the show, let's make it a Blackpink kind of dashboard. Let's try that. Okay, okay, add some more images. Over here, over here, over here, over here. Add a Netflix logo. And okay, adding one more image. Okay, let's add one more KPI. Let's keep things very simple. So this is just a beginner dashboard which we are doing. Okay, we would be doing more advanced dashboards later on. Switching on effects, switching on pink, making it transparent, making it visual border on, switching on white, rounded corners, 2x width, switching on shadow, switching on pink. I think I should make the background a different version of pink. Okay, so going over here, going to effects, going to shadow, okay, going to x-axis, switching off title, making it white, making it bold, making it Arial black, switching off title, making it white, keeping it bold, making the title let's keep it white. Okay, going over here, let's change the line. Color to some version of pink. Okay, similarly over here, switching off title, making color white, making it Arial black, keeping it bold, switching off title, making color white, making it bold, making it white, and effects, background color, visual border on, visual shadow is also on, making it white, rounded corners 2x, making it black, no, okay, similarly I think I should have shadow white over here. Okay, now let's do some changes over here, keeping the shadow white, keeping the visual border also white, rounded corners 2x, making it white. Okay, so changing the background, make it pink, make it a bit transparent. Okay, going to visual, making it white, making it bold, making it white, switching off title, okay, and so now let's change the bar color to light pink. Okay, similarly over here, let's change the color to a more pinkish tone. Okay, and making it Arial black, making it bold, making it white, making it white, making it Arial black, making the font Arial black, making it white, making it bold, making it Arial black. Okay, and in y-axis switching it off, going to general, keeping its shadow, keeping the visual border on, keeping it white, increasing the rounded corner 2x, increasing the transparency, text color to white, and okay, perfect. So now let's change the KPI card color also. Okay. Let's okay. Let's change the KPI background first. It has to be pink, increasing the transparency, increasing the visual border, increasing the rounded corners, 2x the width. Shadow also has to be increased. The font size of the episodes and visual border has to be decreased. And yes, I think background has to be pink. Okay, it was there already, but the episode title has to be of color aligning with the, let's keep it more lighter version of, or more darker one. Okay, let's remove this KPI card. And let's add IMDb rating, average. So that's 8.01. Let's change the title. Let's okay, so this is a very beginner dashboard which we are doing currently. This is for absolute beginners, people who are just starting out on their Power BI journey. Okay, later on in this series we will be doing more difficult project, more end-to-end oriented project, capstone like projects. Okay, later on. So this is the end result of this tutorial. So you can create such tutorials by yourself also. So this is just for absolute beginners, people who are just starting out on their Power BI journey. Okay, thanks for watching.